Hello friends, welcome to Sai Academy. Now I am going to discuss with you about the electric field due to charged rod of finite length at a point perpendicular to its length at any distance small r. During this video, we will learn about how to derive this. This topic is asked in BSc course as well as in many competitive examinations like CSIR NET, PGT, IITs, and engineering entrance examinations. During this video, we will cover the derivation as well as the application of the formula, how to solve the question based on this formula. So, let us start. Friends, our purpose here is to derive an equation for the electric field due to charged rod of length suppose 2L. 2L is kept for convenience of calculation and lambda is the linear charge density, that is charge per unit length. Now suppose that the small charge element of thickness dx is at a distance of x from the point O, and then the charge on this element dq will be equal to lambda into dx. Therefore, the electric field because of this charge element can be written as d is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught lambda dx by r square, and this will be along qp. However, due to symmetry of the problem, the components of dE parallel to the length of the rod will cancel each other. That is, dE sin theta not cancelled. The vertical components of the element charge will add up. Therefore, total electric field may be given by E is equal to integral dE cos theta naught, and this vary from minus theta to theta, and this will be along unit vector n, that is OP direction. Now E is equal to minus theta to theta 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught lambda dx by r square cos theta naught. This becomes equation number 2 and this is equation number 1. Also from above diagram, r by r is equal to sec theta and x theta naught, and x is equal to r tan theta naught. This gives r is equal to r sec theta naught and x is equal to dx is equal to r sec square theta naught d theta naught. Now substituting these values in equation 2, the electric field becomes integral minus theta to theta 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught lambda r sec square theta naught cos theta naught d theta naught divided by r square sec square theta naught, which eventually gives 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught integral minus theta to theta lambda by r cos theta naught d theta naught. That gives 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught lambda by r sin theta naught limit theta to theta minus theta to theta. That gives 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2 lambda by r sin theta. From figure, sin theta is equal to L by square root L square plus R square. Therefore, electric field intensity becomes 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught lambda by R 2L by square root L square plus R square. This is the electric field intensity because of the finite charged wire of length 2L. Now special cases. Case number 1. Suppose if R is very greater than the length of the wire, in this case equation reduces to E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught R lambda by R 2L by R implies that 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2L lambda by R square, that is nothing but E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square, where Q is equal to 2L into lambda. That is, in this case, when the distance of the measuring point is far away from the charged wire, then the charged wire will act as a point source charge. Now case number 2. If length of the wire is very greater than this small r, that is in case of charged rod of infinite length, then in that case we can ignore the small r in comparison to the L. Then this equation gives 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught lambda by r 2L by L, that is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2 lambda by r. That is E is equal to 1 by 2 pi epsilon naught lambda by r. This is the case of the electric field due to the infinite charged wire. So in this problem we have to calculate the resultant intensity at P due to the three sides of a square, each of length small a. So let's start the sides of square have charge q. So from the equation of field intensity due to finite charged wire E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2 lambda by r sin theta. In this case theta is equal to 45 degree. So sin 45 is equal to 1 by square root 2. R is equal to L is equal to A by 2. Therefore E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught lambda by r 2L by square root L square plus r square. Is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2 lambda A by 2 into 1 by 2 2. Which gives E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught to square root 2 q by a square, since q is equal to lambda into a. So in this case we see that E is depending on the charge and sides of square, since for given configuration of problem, the intensity at P due to rods AB and CD will cancel each other, that is E1 cancel E3. The resultant intensity will be equal to that of rod BC only. Therefore, resultant ER is equal to E1 plus E2 plus E3 is equal to E2 only, and that is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2 square root 2 q by a square along OP. So friend, this is for now. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please subscribe the channel and share the video with your friends, and please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get the notification of upcoming videos. Friends, we are also on social media platform. You can visit the Sai Academic Facebook page and also subscribe the Telegram channel Sai Academy for the latest and upcoming videos. If you want the video lecture on any other topic of your choice, please let us know in comment box. Thank you.